Hey, you guys. I know it's been a couple days. So, can we talk? I'm gonna pull some cards too. But, so this might be a little bit longer video. And please bear with the ads on this video, okay? In a couple days, I'll, remove a few, but listen, so we've been blasted with a lot of release energy, plus new energy that's been coming in. Check Consciously Erin, Ms. Brown. Check her out. She'll explain that to you. Okay, that's been, past few days. It was a lot. It was a lot of energy, and I had to process that energy. So, I went through some grief, and had to process that. And what was I grieving exactly? Well, a bunch of stuff. The way that I thought things were. Okay, but I do want to talk about how. And I did touch on this. We touched on this a little bit on Sunday's live. If you haven't seen that yet, that is posted in the live section. It's also posted in the videos section. So just click on Healing Truth Tarot under the video, take you to my channel page, and you'll be able to find it there in the little list at the top above the videos. But anywho, we touched on a little bit how, and this is my personal experience. Oh, it's on you guys. Oh, don't let me forget. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only, you guys. Just saying. Because readers are getting hit hard right now. Okay, so anywho, so we touched on a little bit on the Sunday Live where I talked a little bit about my experience of when I was a child, and this is from birth. I had this perception of the way that things were, and of course I didn't realize it right then. But my perception was what things are supposed to be like, and what things should look like, and what things should feel like, right? And I experienced a lot of hatred towards me. I experienced a lot, and from a family member. I was, raised by a woman that disliked herself a great deal, and I don't know if she was jealous or she was, mad because I wasn't conforming as well as, the way she wanted me to. I wasn't her little robot or her little mini-me. And, that doesn't make her a bad person. Okay, the forgiveness was years ago. But that's the way I was raised. So we are all conditioned. Some to a certain extent, and some just straight conditioned. And forgetting who we are. And who we're meant to be. The way things are supposed to be. The way things are supposed to feel. So I did mention on Sunday, I've been living in between the perception I had when I was a child and what other people call reality. It's not reality to me. Reality I can accept. If something happens in my life that I don't like, and there's nothing I can do about it, that's a reality for me. I have to accept that happened. It's my perception of it, though. How do I see that? So, part of my grief, anyway, was and is about letting go of the perception that was forced on me, and letting go of living in between my perception and the perception that was forced on me. It's exhausting, you guys. And I don't want to do it anymore. I see what's going on around me, but it is going on, but it's not my reality. And I don't have to make it my reality. I don't have to. I'm taking my power back. How about you guys? Are we going to sit here and allow what's going on around us to dictate our feelings, to dictate our behaviors, to create chaos and worry and strife within us? This is the only way we're going to get through this, you know. It's the only way we're going to get to where we want to be. Is to understand that even though that is happening, these things are happening, it doesn't mean that it has to be our reality. Does not have to be. What is my perception of the things that are going on? The things that are going on, my perception, they are catalysts for other people to wake the F up. Just wake up. I want to shake people sometimes and tell them to wake up. But we all have our own path. We all have our own purpose that's unique to us as individuals, as souls. A purpose that we came here for. I truly believe that we are leaders. The 4 a.m. club, whether you're utilizing your psychic abilities or not, if you are a member of the 4 a.m. club or 3 a.m. club or 5 a.m. club, you are a light worker. People who show up to this channel are light workers because they want to change their perception of their reality. And if enough of us do this, holy crap. And I know that we are doing it. And we're doing it rather slowly because we sit in the muck and the mire and we pay attention to what is swirling around us. What is swirling around us has one purpose. Change. That's it. What's going on around us, its purpose is not to make us feel bad. It's not to make us afraid. That's not the purpose of it directly. But humans are motivated for change through pain. Through being sick and tired of being sick and tired. Through being fed up with putting up with people's crap. You know, somebody said there's no protest. Yeah. Do you know why? You know why we were thinking that? Some of us? I mean, Spirit Team told me there was. Media wasn't covering it. Media was not covering it. If you go to your search engine, and I'm going to highly suggest that you stop using, I can't say the one, but it's the one that's directly, what's the word I want? Affiliated with a certain social platform. Go to a different one. I am transitioning over to a different platform. Period, point blank. I'm going to do what I do here, but whatever I do here from now on will be there. And we are going to start talking about more of the spiritual aspect of what's going on. Yes, we're going to talk about what's going on, of course. I'm going to read cards on what's going on. But we're going to get down to the spiritual aspect of it. Everything is spiritual. Everything has a spiritual aspect. From falling down and breaking a bone, which, by the way, is the universe's way of saying, okay, I told you to slow down, now I'm going to make you slow down, by the way. So, everything is spiritual. Everything has a spiritual aspect to it. Because that's the way I choose to look at it. I mean, if you don't see it that way, that's cool. That's cool. But that's the way I see things. I've always seen things like that. And I'm tired of trying to bend to other people's realities. Staying in our spiritual aspect, reality. All of us at the same time. is the thing that tips the scales and makes this thing go forward faster. So I'm at a crossroads, and that's also where some of the grief was coming from. I'm at a crossroads. I'm not leaving here. At this point, that could change. I don't know. But right this minute, I'm not leaving here. But I am expanding. And I'm not overdoing myself. I wouldn't do it if I was overdoing myself. I didn't skip videos for the past day or two because I was doing too much. I literally had a huge amount of energy to process. You guys let me know what's been going on with you, please. What's going on with you? How are you dealing with these huge, relentless, ongoing energy downloads? We are literally changing our DNA. And that, for some of us, is where the pain that we feel is coming from. Our bodies are changing. Some of our bodies are healing. Healing is painful. We are giving birth to a new reality based on the spiritual aspect of our reality. And birth is painful for the mother and the child. Now, I've been saying that since I started reading cards on YouTube. I've been saying that since then. And then I just heard somebody else say it. I think it was Miss Libby. I heard her say it too. It's painful for the mother and the child. And that pain is the catalyst for change. Whining about what's going on around us is not making what goes on around us go away. It will go away. Here's the question. How long do we want to sit here spinning our wheels? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like we're stuck in mud and we're spinning our wheels. Something is about to break. When something is about to change, it's something big. Somebody's free will changes the final outcome, or changes the outcome period of that thing that was supposed to change, that big thing. That's what's been happening. We get sucked right back down into the muck and the mire. So I wanted to mention that there's a difference. I found this interesting, that there's a difference between an emotion and a feeling. So I put this in my search engine, and this is what my search engine came up with. Emotions and feelings are closely related but distinct experiences. Emotions are automatic, often unconscious, psychological responses to stimuli. Okay, we watch someone bullying somebody else. We have a subconscious emotion to that. Empathy, right? The emotional pain of seeing someone being abused, right? While feelings are the conscious experience and interpretation of those emotions. So how does that feeling, how does that emotion of empathy feel? To me, it's a physical thing. How does it feel physically? We're sick to our stomachs. We get dizzy. With anger, your head gets numb. I mean, not everyone, but my head gets numb. I can feel my face flush. It gets hot. That's a feeling. The emotion is the anger or the empathy. So I just wanted to clear up those differences. So it says, in essence, emotions are the body's reaction, and feelings are how we perceive and understand that reaction. So I had it backwards. All right, that's that. Now that we've had a chat, let's pull some cards and check the weekly energy, okay? I think there's enough tarot readers and enough independent newsies that I don't have to pull cards on any specific topic right now. There's so many of them. So many. So let's get the energies of the rest of the week. Here we go. Come on down. Okay. Using the Purple Rose Tarot. Okay. I do have a hard time reading the card, the words on the card, so I may need to get my trusty flashlight. Eight of Wands. Information. More information coming through. What we want to know is, when the hell is somebody going to act on that information? People are. Just not as quickly as we want them to. When you're dealing with the government, you're going to deal with layers and processes. All right, and next we have the Page of Wands. So that's Wands twice. So someone bringing information, a messenger bringing more information through. We have the Hierophant. Okay, so that's a higher authority. Okay, so we can look at the higher authority as the source, God, Jesus, the universe, whichever label you put on your energy that's bigger than you. So let's see, is that a universe energy, or is that just, well, it's all related, but, or is that energy coming from, oh my goodness. And this may not be about he whose name we shall not speak, okay? I've lost 30 subscribers, by the way. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but that's a lot. So who is this higher authority? Is it a human being? Knight of Cups, yes. Knights complete a task. So he's going to bring a message that creates a great deal of emotion in people. Kind of a one side or the other emotion, like you either feel, oh, that's great, or you feel like, oh man, that's awful. You know? Perception. What I'm really talking about is some of us are going to be ecstatic about it, and there's going to be other groups of people who are not. Because I mean, we've gotten wands. We pulled wands right off the bat twice. Information. Oh, Chariot. Swift forward movement through chaos. So this Cups, this Knight, what the message he brings is going to create chaos. Thank you, Spirit Team. But this chaos is a catalyst as well. I mean, that's what is being created anyway, is chaos. On purpose. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Wheel of Fortune, what goes around comes around. The energy that is put out is the energy that is received. It's not looking good for somebody. And while I don't wish harm on anyone, I don't have a problem with that. You might hear my son tittering. And then we have the Strength card. Okay, the information is strong. It's good information. It's useful. Okay, so let's clear up the Iron Country. The leader of that country, was that a real leader or a fake leader? That was absolutely a fake leader. They're all fake leaders. Do not feel his energy. Five of Swords. Winning at any cost. This is what this information is about. It's tattletale information. And the Magician. And this information transmutes energy and heads it in the direction that we are looking for. What is our perception of what is going on around us? It is nothing but a catalyst. Period, point blank. Ace of Cups. An overflow of emotion. Spirit team just said the word run to me. Not for us to run, but someone's going to run. Ace of Swords. Sword of Truth. Geez, you guys, you can't make this stuff up, okay? Sword of Truth. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. King of Wands. Okay, I have to tell you, I can't say the name of it, okay? Being minded hard right now, so they gave me a word of a group of people on an international level. Somebody wanted to know why, if the Iron Country's leader is off planet, why they don't say anything. Now, Miss Libby brought up a very valid point. As with anything, when you remove, when a leader is gone, it creates a vacuum. And it leaves it wide open for anyone to try to step in and create problems and replace that leader. Now, that's already been done. This information will come out. So I just asked Spirit Team, when will it come out? And they said, after he whose name we shall not speak is no longer walking around on the planet either. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, that's power. Pentacles is power. And she's very meticulous. Our Flower Queen has been going around talking about contender selection pilferage. Now, she's only talking about the current attempt at it, because that's what's safe for her to say. The Lovers. Partnerships, making choices. Okay, those are two devils. Okay, he who shall not be named, yeah. Choosing, he's so oblivious to the fake Iron Country leader. Just totally oblivious that is the fake one, a fake one. But that's their partnership. Two devils. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is reaping rewards. It's reaping the rewards of the seeds that have been sown. For who? Well, somebody's going to reap some rewards. We have got the Wheel of Fortune, the Sword of Truth, Ace of Cups. Somebody's going to be reaping some rewards that they don't want to reap. But we are also going to be reaping rewards because even though this is moving so slowly, we're still doing what we're supposed to do. Okay, don't get me wrong on that now. I wasn't scolding anyone. We have to get it together. We have to get together. So we're going to figure it out. And we're going to pick a time in a day or in the evening or whatever, where we can just sit and meditate together for half an hour. Now, that'll be a live, but there won't be any comments. We won't be opening comments until after the meditation is done, okay? Because this is going to be about meditation. It's not going to be about us complaining about he whose name we shall not speak. First off, it's getting old, okay? It's not changing anything. It's actually making things take longer. Then we have the Page of Swords. Message bringing truth. We have the Page of Wands. That's a message that's information. This is the Page of Swords, a message bringing truth. All right, one more spirit team, and then we have angels and hold on, angels and ancestors card. One more for us, thank you, spirit team. The Emperor. Well, this is who this is about. We have two emperors, right? Two devils. This information is about both of them. When one falls, the other falls. The fake one, or the country itself, and he whose name we shall not speak. All right, then. Hello. All right, we have Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. It's got our animals. And the card that came out was Spirit Fox. I need my trusty flashlight for this bad boy. Trust your talents in changing times. Talent can mean anything. We can be talented with meditation. We can be talented with being kind to other people. Sorry, my daughter was calling. We can be kind, or we can be talented with, as a creator of whatever we are creating. We all create something. I don't care if you're a stay-at-home mom. You're creating dinner every night, you are creating something. You have children, you're creating little human beings. You have created a person. Talent isn't strictly about jobs or art. Okay? So what is it? Let me know in the comments what it is. What is it that you are talented at in your life? If you got more than one, have at it. We need some good news, you guys. And we're the only ones that are going to give it to ourselves. All right. This is your Spirit Fox. glasses on, see if he... Oh, there he is. Okay. Pretty. I want a fox. All right. Anywho, that is that. Remember to keep your spiritual aspects in line with your thoughts. These things are catalysts for change. And we chose to be here to witness it, be a part of it, and lead others into it. All right. Thanks for showing up, you guys. Don't forget to visit my Substack. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to be opening the Etsy shop again. I did the math, and the math ain't mathin'. Yeah, it's costing me money. So, yeah, I know. Raise your price. I can't. I couldn't do that to you. As far as I'm concerned, the stuff is priced too high anyway. But, that's that. It's okay. We'll be all right. One less thing I need to do. I need to focus on other things right now. And I have to remind myself, this isn't about money. When it becomes about money, that's when I need to really look at myself. All right? I mean, the money is a piece of it, but it's not it. I didn't start this for money. I had a dream of having a lot of subscribers, yes. But initially, and the main piece of this for me is being helpful to other people. Doing something I like to do. But when it becomes about money, I literally have to force myself to make these videos. So, lots of change happening for me. I saw a monarch butterfly today. It was beautiful. Butterfly said, transition. I looked at the butterfly, said, transition sucks. It's painful. But it's okay. I'm letting go of things that no longer serve. So, all aboard the ascension train. Doot, doot. All right, love yous, guys. See you in the funny papers.